Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast heading into this brand new week. Of course, it is the week of Christmas, Hanukkah, and anything that you might have going on this week. For the most part, it's going to stay mild. It's going to stay a lot more cloud cover than sun, and for the most part dry, but we will be keeping an eye on some opportunities for precipitation being in the form of rain, though, so no winter precipitation. Yesterday, we had highs back in the 50s after quite a stretch of some colder days. You can see from Wednesday, Thursday got mild in the afternoon, but Friday and Saturday certainly stayed on the cold side, and even Sunday morning with that low of 22, but then it got back up to 53 degrees for the high temperature, and we'll continue with the unseasonably mild temperatures for the upcoming week. More in the upper 40s and low 50s today, although maybe getting close to the mid 50s in some areas south of I-70, and of course we begin the stretch of any traveling that you might be doing. So I'll be showing this daily here on this video if you're curious, looking at the higher impacts up towards the Wisconsin, Michigan area, and of course Canada if you're heading up there, and then the Northwest. Otherwise, most of the country is going to be relatively quiet. Certainly Northeast Kansas will remain quiet, just a lot of cloud cover. Can't rule out some drizzle or some mist at times within these clouds over the next couple of days, but the more measurable rainfall will stay down to our south tonight into tomorrow. If it does get into a WIBW viewing area, we're talking probably just Coffee County. That's about it. I don't expect it to make its way farther to the northwest. We'll keep an eye on it just in case. And then this model is one of the few that is indicating some clearing throughout the day tomorrow. Other models have the clouds hanging around. So we'll keep an eye on that trend, but for the most part, temperatures tomorrow will be a little bit cooler with a little bit cooler air mass in place. So it's certainly going to not really be a problem if the clouds do stick around. By the way, for the next 3 days, including Christmas Day, winds should remain less than 10 miles per hour, and for many, around 5 miles per hour. So wind's not an issue at all over these next several days. Even though it might look dreary outside, even though it might look chilly, it's not. It's going to be comfortable, and we'll continue with these comfortable temperatures for this time of year. A lot of cloud cover on Christmas Day on the supercast, and for most other computer models showing that cloud cover in the area. There is some differences though on how warm it does get on Christmas Day between the computer models. So I'm going about the average of most of our computer models. Most models do have us closer to 50, but our in-house model does have a high of only 37 on Christmas Day, so we'll keep an eye on that. I do want to mention that at least over these next couple nights we will have a little bit higher probability of getting down below the freezing mark, but for the most part shouldn't be a factor. If we do get some moisture in the form of some mist over the next couple of days, that might lead to a few slick spots, but I'm not too concerned about that. I think we'll have a little bit better opportunity for more measurable rainfall for Thursday night and Friday as temperatures rebound back in the low to mid 50s. Notice those lows also get a little bit warmer towards the end of the week too, from mid 30s Thursday morning to mid 40s Friday morning as we increase our humidity levels, and then we do get maybe a little bit better chance of getting into some sun over the weekend into Monday, where temperatures will be able to stay in the mid to upper 50s. As far as rain is concerned, for the next 8 days, the European model doesn't have a whole lot, about 1/10 of an inch or less. And then it does start to indicate some precipitation as we get an extended outlook, as we get into the New Year's Eve, New Year's Day time frame. That precipitation, though, could be in the form of snow. Right now, no snow expected for the next 8 days, but might get 1 to 2 inches of snow as we get to the end of the year and the beginning of next year. That'll be something to monitor because the GFS is not indicating that at all. It does indicate a better chance of rainfall for the next 8 days, and then very little for the 9 to 10 day outlook, but none of that is in the form of snow. So no snow according to the GFS computer model through the first of the year. So there's some minor differences in that regard, so make sure to stay tuned for that over the next couple of days. Probability of above average temperatures and above average precipitation expected in the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day outlook, but look at the weather pattern change in that 3 to 4 week outlook. Below average for both temperature and precipitation. That'll be something interesting to watch out for as we get closer into the month of January. So stay tuned for that. But at least here in the short term, Not a huge concern hazard-wise over the next several days, but don't be surprised if there's at least a little bit of fog at times, especially tomorrow. Maybe a little mist or drizzle at times within these clouds over the next couple days. A little bit better chance of measurable rain, but still some differences in how much rain to expect towards the end of the week after Christmas Day. So stay tuned, have a great day, and we'll continue to keep you updated.